That. Governor Abbott says the state needs to look into closing gaps in background checks as one way to address gun violence. The Texas Safety Commission, formed after the shooting in El Paso, wrapped up its meeting this afternoon. KETK's State Capitol reporter Steffi Lee joins us live now with more about their agenda today. Steffi.
Casey, this commission meeting brought in El Paso area lawmakers, law enforcement, and experts who can talk about gun issues as well as hateful speeches online. Now, we heard a lot about community healing as well as ideas to address gun violence as well as hateful ideologies being shared on the internet.
I think people need to see, and lawmakers need to see, the human tragedy. My student was not a Republican or a Democrat.
Dr. Juan Martinez's student was Javier Rodriguez. The 15-year-old was one of the 22 killed in the deadly attack in El Paso.
He can no longer run. He can no longer go play soccer. He can no longer graduate. His life is over. 15 years old. And that is beyond politics.
There are unique issues about what happened in El Paso that need to be addressed in addition to the type of violence that we saw in the aftermath of Santa Fe.
The Texas Safety Commission Thursday spent more than 2 hours in this room, drilling down on how to prevent gun violence.
There is sometimes a lag of the time period from when the person is convicted of a crime to when that information is reported to the time that it would get to whoever would be in charge of the background check.
They'll study the roots and growth of domestic terrorism and hate speech.
Free speech means there was some hateful, some disturbing things that are said over the internet. And unless it's a crime, we can't monitor it. And so that's why it's important that these companies have worked with us so they can identify things that really are precursors to violence.
And El Paso area lawmakers believe they can make a difference.
We've seen during parts of our state history and our country's history that we have tackled issues of racism or sexism through policy, and we institutionalize change. And so I am not giving up.
Now, this Texas Safety Commission will meet in El Paso next Thursday for its second meeting. The newly formed Domestic Terrorism Task Force will meet in Austin next Friday. Live in Austin, Steffi Lee, KTK News.